See, the intro is shorter, everybody. Marcus cut it in half. We're good. You know what I mean? We got some short intro. People was on my head about the intro, bro.
Indeed.
It was like, man, it's a little too long. I'm like, man, but the beat is so fire. They're like, nah. So we cut it.
They're like, we're not here for that.
They not here for that. And I gotta respect it.
Yeah.
That's why I stopped. That's why I had to rebrand the channel. It'd be like, hey, this is what it is, and it's succeeding.
Mhm.
But it's like, people's like, in the beginning, like, hey, we here for X, Y, and Z. And
Right.
I'm like, Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of CT Cinema. I be CT. With me, my loyal compadre, the sidekick of all sidekicks, the man in the chair, ladies and gentlemen, Mayor Young. How are you, man?
I'm fantastic.
Whoa, that was
Excited.
a deepness.
Listen, I'm really excited. Today's movie
Yeah.
is actually the first movie we've done that I had not seen before.
Are you serious?
Yes.
The first movie? Okay.
Yes. So I'm really excited to have this conversation.
I'm glad. Ladies and gentlemen, the super chats are wide open. Please continue to support the show. As you know, for outrageous amounts, our guest gives you an award-worthy speech, an award show of your choosing, whether that be country, whether that be BET, Oscars, Emmys, MTV, TNN. Is that still a thing? Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce my very special guest. This guy is family. When I tell you, I've been doing comedy for 20 years. There were only 3 comedians that I did not want to go after. That was, and this is before their popularity. This is me with them in the trenches. That was Nate Jackson, D-Lay. Talking about you do not want to go after these guys. This third person is on the couch right now. And that person is none other than the legendary, the icon. He's from Texas. Ladies and gentlemen, Southern King.
Yeah.
BLAQ RON.
BLAQ RON.
Crowd going crazy.
Hey, man, that makes me the number 3 guest on the show
Absolute.
after Tangerine and Kel Mitchell.
Yeah, they were both here.
Yeah. Which means that only he who shall not be named will oust me out of my position. I'll humbly take a number 4 because he's going to become spot number 1, but really spot number 2 because you're going to get your wife spot number 1. But I am the first one to get a movie in that the Mayor Young did not watch. Did you catch that, America?
I have not seen it.
He did not see it.
I had not seen it until today.
And you know what's funny about that? Tangerine has never seen it either. I found out this morning. I was like, yeah, we doing the Temptations movie, BLAQ RON. And she was like, I've never seen that movie. I said, you have to watch it right now.
Right now?
Yeah.
Tangerine.
Listen.
Yeah.
Don't piss me off.
This episode, this is the biggest movie we've done so far. And I'm not talking about biggest box office as a TV movie. I'm talking about this film encompasses so much. We're not going to get to everything. I'm telling you that right now in the comments.
It's true.
I'm going to get to as much as I can, the best of my ability. But it's a lot to talk about. With that said, we start off 1958 Detroit. This is the Temptations movie. All right. The casting.
Yeah.
Charles Malik Whitfield.
Come on.
Is Otis Williams.
Come on.
Woo! DB Woodside is Melvin. He's blue.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Lawrence real daddy.
That's a fact. That's a fact. DB Woodside is your father.
That's hilarious.
Bro.
I'm sorry.
Tell me why this is your favorite movie.
Number 1, because this movie includes the best 90s music biopic actor of our generation, the eponymous Leon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was so cold. He was the only man of his era going around by one name, except Prince.
Yeah.
Like it was Prince and Leon.
Yeah.
And he was in every major movie that black women loved, from Waiting to Exhale.
Yes.
He played Little Richard.
Yes.
Yeah.
He was in 5 Heartbeats as JT Matthews.
The villain of the movie.
Yeah.
I'm going to let you finish. Keep going.
Yeah.
And then he finishes off playing the iconic David Ruffin.
Yeah.
He
Can I
played
tell
David
you?
Ruffin so much that when I see real pictures of David Ruffin,
Yeah.
I'd be like, who is this nigga playing Leon?
Playing Leon is crazy. Bro, Leon is such an incredible actor. He doesn't get the credit he deserves.
Not at all. Not at all.
Leon as David Ruffin. Okay, we're getting into this movie and everything is not going to be in order as we typically do it. I'm sorry. But the movie is going great. It's a beautiful film.
Yeah.
And when Leon shows up as David Ruffin,
Yep.
An hour into the movie.
Yeah.
the movie transcends
It does.
what it was. And it was already incredible.
Mhm.
There's something about Leon's star power and the way he
Mhm.
embodies this character, this man, because this is a real person.
Right.
That blew me away. But as we go to the beginning, Otis Williams is running to the theater to watch the Cadillacs perform with his buddy Al.
Mhm.
And they're
I already
watching.
missed the Chantels.
They already missed the Chantels, bro. They're in this theater. He's watching them. He's mimicking the moves. He wants to be this.
Yeah.
He knows he wants to be a singer in this moment. And this is proof that you have to be very careful what you introduce to children
Absolutely.
because they're so impressionable and what they see as a success, they want to do.
Right.
Hence some of the bad things, but also hence some of the good. So they're watching the Cadillacs perform and he's like, I want to do this. Now I want to get my hair processed.
Oh my God.
And not even success. Because we don't know how successful the Cadillacs became.
Facts.
Right.
But when you see somebody doing something at the height of their ability, whatever that is, like you ever see one of them sign spinners on the corner?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you can't let no child watch that. Like,
that'll be the
that's
aspiration.
what I want to do with my life. I hear you, God. I hear you calling me.
Bro, let me tell you something, man. Rest in peace, David Arnold. David Arnold used to have this joke about when he was a kid and he saw this guy with all these quarters. He said it's the guy at the arcade that had the quarters on the belt. And he said, man, I wanted to have those quarters. I wanted to beat him so bad. And he said his mama said, you keep making these D's in school? And that's exactly what you love, David.
You gonna be the vending machine stalker.
That's exactly. And here's the thing, as we know about vending machines to this day, oh my God, you're making a lot of bread. You got a good vending machine.
Oh, yeah.
Good
Crazy
location.
lucrative.
Anyway, he goes in.
I caught the Hanging with Mr. Cooper reference.
So he goes into the barbershop. He says, hey man, I want the Tony Curtis.
Yeah. And
He
you
said-
said, with your type of head?
You should get the New Yorker.
No, man, the DA.
Bro, this is the part that got me.
Me
And I don't know if y'all saw
that
this.
all the time. Anytime we would see somebody with a bad haircut, we'd be like, with your type of head, I thought you would have worked in New York. That's what I said when I first saw Mayor Young. When he had that little at the top, boy, we had that little.
Wait, it's the what?
Boy, you had that. I couldn't tell which way you combed it. I was like, is he slicking it back? Is he brushing it forward?
He's slicking it back.
You had gray hair in your face, but you had brand new newborn baby hair in your head. I was like, boy, they out there call me Peter, but my real name is Mister.
Yeah.
That is too funny.
Incredible song reference from this movie.
Oh.
Let me tell you something, man.
Listen,
Them boys put that 1950s concha lean.
Oh,
Listen,
dude. I
do
can't
you-
imagine.
I don't know if y'all felt this when y'all were watching the movie. He goes to get the hair processed. His hair looked the exact same after he left that barber chair. I don't know if you noticed that.
I'm talking about.
I saw no difference.
It didn't take.
It didn't take. It didn't take.
But everybody else saw it. And his mama saw it. She's like, I like it. His daddy was like, what's that in your hair? I'm like, it doesn't look any different.
He didn't really drastically change
At
himself.
all.
And then, like, we got to go back to the time. What was going on in the 50s where processed hair automatically meant you were throwing your life away?
Automatically.
Like, is that like, now I didn't kiss butt to get you that job interview down at the factory and you go and perm your hair? That's what you gonna do? You gonna lay some finger waves in it?
Hey.
And he like, Daddy, Actually, that's when we found out right then that wasn't his daddy.
Oh yeah, that's his
He sat
stepdaddy.
down at that man's table and called him by his first name.
Edgar, listen.
And you don't call grown folks by their first name.
That's a fact. To this day. We have a super chat. Let's go to the super chat. Want to say a special thank you to Autumn Reed.
Hey, Autumn
$9.99.
Reed. Thank you so much.
Put some music on that starting soon screen. And how has he never seen this movie? Was the rock you were under, was it comfortable?
Wow, hilarious. I mean,
Yeah.
listen, I think it was just because it was a TV like miniseries.
Okay.
No, I think your daddy didn't want you to see him. A lot of actors don't want their kids watching their work.
It's true. BB Woodside. Which brings me to my next point. So Otis has his group. There is Otis Williams and the Siberians.
And the Siberians.
Horrible name.
Crazy name.
Horrible. So the group is together. Shout out to J. August Richards, man. He's in
Yeah.
this movie. And I love to give some forward right now. I was like, man, I hope he's not in it just for this little bit. He ended up coming back. I was like, perfect. Anyway, they're singing. They doo-wopping because that's the thing to do in the 50s is the doo-wop.
Catch you a corner.
You know what I mean? So while they're doo-wopping, right across the street is a rival doo-wop group that they see the bass that is Melvin Blue, and he is he's
over there
killing
pulling
them.
everybody. First of all, how strong is your voice,
Bro.
when we can hear your bass from
Right.
across the
Yeah.
street?
Hey, it's real though.
Over
Yeah.
claps.
Yeah, I know.
Everybody over there is
And
clapping
traffic.
on a 2 and 4. It's 1950s.
Yeah.
Chevy's going. You over there. Oh, I wonder. They're like, who is?
Yeah.
Right.
I loved it. And here's the beautiful thing, man. You start to see these pieces come together slowly, right?
Mhm.
Otis knows he's the key,
Right.
right? Otis was never a powerful singer, but he was an incredible. He was this guy. I'm bringing everybody together.
Right.
I need to get this piece,
Yep.
that piece. He's the
He
director. He's the team
produced the
captain.
group.
He
If you pay
produced the group.
attention,
Mhm.
Otis was singing bass in his group.
Yes.
Otis was the bottom.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah.
Because they was doing Oh What a Night.
Oh,
I did say that.
Hey,
I was trying to stall you out, but I did say that.
So they doing Oh What a Night. So they do he if you pay attention to his lips, he's doing the bass.
Oh, what a night.
So I was like, oh. And you can barely hear it.
Mhm.
Right.
And I
Right.
think that's the point that they were trying to make. Like he's singing bass and they all off in the group face.
Right, right.
And you can barely hear him
Barely.
holding up his part of the melody.
And that's why you can
And
hear
yet
him across the
across
street.
the street, Lawrence Daddy over there showing out.
Bro.
Oh.
He's a part of the Voice Masters. That's the name of his group
Horrible
that
name
he's
as
singing.
well.
Oh, that name was trash. You know, a lot of these
I like
names,
Voice Masters.
it's better than Otis Williams and the Siberians.
Yeah,
that's
better than
true.
Siberian.
But it's still
yeah.
trash.
Yeah.
Now, fast forward, Otis has to ask Jennifer Lewis, who looked so good
Yeah.
in this movie. First of all,
She's always phenomenal.
Jennifer Lewis has been fine a long time, and not a lot of people are talking about it. And I
They
need
are
to
not.
true.
They are-
Jennifer Lewis!
Ever since she was Will's auntie.
Facts. Damn!
I'm talking about this is before she was Tupac's mama.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is before
Yeah.
she was everybody mama or auntie.
Mm-hmm. Before she was the sister in Ike Turner.
Yes.
Oh, what's love got to
Anime
do with
was-
it?
Before she sung background for Dolores Van Cartier.
Jennifer Lewis has been fine a long time. Now he has to ask her permission for her son to join the group. And she says, I know everybody want to see my son in somebody's group, but you got to promise me one thing on this, that you're going to look after my son, that you're going to do right by him. And he promises.
Yep.
And that is a promise, fast forward, that he kept.
It was. It was.
He kept that promise. They were able to, okay, as we continue to move along. Now, they had the talent show. Al, played by my guy Chaz, Handsome Chaz on IG. They are singing. They got a little manager now because her name, Vanessa Bell Calloway, sees them singing in the street. She says, ooh, I got to have them. I got to sign them.
Yeah.
She brings them down to her crib and they sing in her basement.
Wait, you can't skip over that
Go
part.
ahead.
That's integral to the whole movie.
Mm-hmm.
They was walking down the street singing Earth Angel. It's the only time Otis gets a little bit of lead sing
Fact.
time.
Yeah, it's true.
The entire movie.
That's a fact.
Otis don't never get the front part of the microphone.
Never.
Yeah.
He is on the sides of the mic singing backgrounds for the remainder of the movie, but for that part,
Right.
and it's because he walking down the street pulling his soon-to-be wife, Josephine.
Right.
Earth Angel, Earth Angel.
And that's when they walk past Johnny May. And she was like, they sound good.
Yeah.
She put an APB out to the DJ.
Played by Kid.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
They in a milk truck.
Making out.
Having a 6-man. I'm talking about 3 boys, 3 girls.
Yeah.
They in there getting it in.
Wild.
They say we got to drop the girls off at Josephine's house, get down to this radio station
because the DJ called for them.
We looking for Otis Williams and the Siberians.
Yeah, which is crazy because the name is trash.
Right.
But so they get down to the radio station. Kid walks them down a fire escape.
Right where they parked.
Right where they parked. You could have met us downstairs.
They parked, ran upstairs just to get right there, climb out a window.
Right.
Right back
where they parked.
Vanessa Bell Calloway is so amazing in this role as Johnny May.
I agree.
She's in the basement. She wants to sign them. She wants to be their manager, right? She wants to get them all these opening gigs all over the place. She gets them one opening gig where they are able to perform in front of Smokey Robinson and Berry Gordy, as well as Diana Ross.
Immediately changes their name as soon as they open the door. No more Siberians. You're now Otis Williams and the Distance.
And the Distance.
Equally horrible name.
Yeah, I would agree.
It's trash. The only thing that's good is the name Otis Williams. Anyway, what'd you say, Mark? Oh yeah, go ahead. Put the super chat on the screen. Want to say a special thank you to Domingo Trip 999.
Thank you. Appreciate you, Domingo.
Happy to be here. Even the fellas, BLAQ RON looks like he still slaps his bottom bees for under tithing while screaming David Ruffin. I look forward to supporting further. I was there for Otis. Pause. That's a good vote. Now, as we see this happening, we see fast forward, they end up, this is Blue and Otis. This is very important that Blue and Otis were the ones to meet Berry Gordy in the bathroom.
Right.
There goes Kid. Bang.
Get his car.
Bang, bang.
Hey, the way Oba Babatunde said, thanks.
Oba Babatunde was amazing as Berry Gordy.
He played Berry Gordy like 8 times.
He did.
Yeah, well, look, there's a reason.
Yeah,
he was so good.
He got typecast as Berry Gordy.
Yeah,
he did. But he was so perfect in this role, man. And they get to Berry's card. He tucks it in his pocket. Very important for what happens next.
Yeah.
They go up. They get outperformed by Paul and Eric and the
Primes and the Primettes.
The Primettes.
Yeah.
Now, what ends up happening is Johnny May pulls up in a brand new Cadillac, because that's what they were paying their artists back then. Cadillac Records type deal.
Right.
We get you a car.
We'll get you one car for all 5 of y'all to share.
And you still don't own it.
Right.
You just riding in it, right? Now, she pulls out a stack of bread. They're like, oh, well, can't we just split that money up? See, y'all can't get none of this. I still got expenses to pay for it, which is true.
Yes.
You do have expenses.
Absolutely.
But not that much
But
expense.
don't show me money that ain't liquid gross. Like if we ain't netted this yet.
I agree.
Don't explain capital gains to me while holding capital.
While holding capital. She essentially fires the group by telling them,
which I think that's what the whole pull up with the car and show you the money was for in the first place. She was trying to use that as pimp. You know, she wanted them to, beg and plead, Johnny May, please. Please, Johnny May. Well, just at least give us the car, Johnny May. We got to get around.
Y'all ain't getting nothing. This my car. But it's got my name. I can change that.
My car, my name, my record, my everything.
Bro. And I'm so glad they showed that scene because it came back to bite her. So now the 3 members of the group, Al, J. August Richards, and the third dude that never had any lines. I wouldn't even know who he was portraying. You understand me?
What he was doing.
He leaves out. They quit the group. Now it's just Melvin and Otis. And Otis pulls out the card because he never got a chance to tell the guys that he had the card.
Yep.
He says, yo, we gonna figure this out, man. Not only do they figure it out, Paul and Eric leave the Prime and the Primettes.
I don't think the Primettes left them. I mean, I don't think they left the Prime and Primettes. I think the Primettes left them because they went on to be
the Supremes.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right.
So they become now the other 2 members of what will soon be known as the mega group that we know. And now Al comes back. He's going to be
Mhm.
their lead. But
Mhm.
Al quits every week. So we're like, all right, this is about to be interesting. This is where I want to speed along. As you see that they go to Motown, they go to Hitsville,
Mm-hmm.
they got to come up with a different name. They're
Yep.
outside for hours. They just ran
Yeah.
across David Ruffin and Jimmy Ruffin.
Mm-hmm.
And now they got to come up with a brand new name in order to cut a record or even audition for Berry Gordy.
I like how they pointed out during that part too that a lot of names after groups were cigarettes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
cars,
Yeah.
watches,
Mhm.
things like that. So yeah, Berry Gordy was like, enough of all that. Give us another type of name.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And they came up with the Temptations. Beautiful name.
It
right?
is fantastic.
They come in, they sing. Paul got everybody dancing because he's already
Mhm.
getting everything together because he's like, y'all can't just stand there and snap.
Mhm.
Everybody brought something to this group.
Mhm.
They get signed, but they're going through a couple of difficult years because they haven't got a hit. And this is the super important part of the movie.
Mhm.
Sometimes it's not about the songs. It's not about the energy and how much y'all want to win.
Mhm.
Sometimes it's about the people.
Right.
Because
Right.
if Al stayed in that group,
They would have never made it.
they would have
Mhm.
never made it.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate, but it's true because
Right.
the songs weren't the problem.
As talented as he was.
Yeah.
Right.
But there was an immediate clash between him and Paul.
Yep.
From the time they walked in the room, Paul was like, let's put a little dance step together.
Mhm.
Al, the only one not even trying to learn the steps.
Yeah,
And it
right.
was like, hey, bro, we singers. Why we gotta? First of all, bro, your resistance to change and
Mhm.
your inability to adapt will
Mhm.
always leave you in last place.
Well said.
That's what's real.
Well said. That's a fact.
Yeah.
Soon as he leaves the group, I'm talking about they're doing
12 minutes later.
because it's New Year.
I'm talking about
This New Year's Eve.
they left everything. I'm talking about, he
Bro.
lived out the lyrics of the song. Should old transgressions be forgot and never brought to mind? New year, new us.
Bro, 12 minutes later,
Yeah.
David Ruffin is on stage singing with them. Shout. Little bit louder now.
Shout.
Little bit louder now.
Shout.
Little bit louder now.
Shout.
Come on, bro. Now you
So good.
feel the energy.
Right.
After that, they eating food in mama's house. Mama done cooked them everybody some food, right?
Yes.
He comes out and says it humbly. I just want to sing with y'all, man.
The
Yeah.
alley-oop that took place.
His older
Because
brother.
they were all, now the Temptations are a foursome.
Mm-hmm.
Paul is now singing lead as they go in to do shout.
Mhm.
Paul don't really sing lead no more. He say Jimmy Ruffin because they
Mhm.
go back to the first day when they first became the Temptations. They say Jimmy and David didn't cut records.
Right.
They both waiting on their big break.
Right.
The Temptations, we already signed by Motown.
Mhm.
Let me lob my homie who's already talented, who's waiting on an opportunity.
Right.
Jimmy jumped right up there with talent.
Mhm.
I want you to know. But you know what? While y'all clapping for me,
Mhm.
my baby brother, David.
Mhm.
David go up there and transform that whole performance.
100%.
So much so that Smokey got to pull up to Melvin House.
Come on.
Like, I got a song for y'all.
Yep.
As
Mhm.
soon as we can get back in the studio.
Yep.
Mhm.
And by the way, David's in the group. Oh man, solid. Now here's the beautiful part. If you see the foreshadowing, David is telling you the trauma he has while he's sitting at the table.
Right.
He's
Right.
like, oh man,
I'm too good.
I'm-
I'm too good with
I ain't
rules.
really too
Yeah.
good for rules, man. You know, my mom was in debt to these pimps
Mhm.
and she gave me to them.
Mhm.
Now, it doesn't take somebody who's been through that to be able to listen
Mhm.
and think more than what you're hearing.
right.
Right.
Gave him to them doesn't just mean that they're about to raise him up to be a man.
Mm.
It means that he was also probably pimped out.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He was
Yes.
also beaten and abused.
Right.
Yes.
And these are the things that are affecting him internally.
Yeah.
And this music brings him peace.
Mhm.
Right?
Mhm.
So him seeing the what will become the Temptations is, man, these guys are positive dudes.
Right.
I need this kind of light in my life. But he's fighting that duality. There's a
Mhm.
duality during the entire course of this movie
The
with
need
David.
for family, but also the sense of that lone wolf. I ain't got
Right.
nobody but me.
Yep.
Fighting against your own nature.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Come
Yeah.
on, Mayor Young.
So now it's January 1964. The
Yes.
Way You Do the Things You Do is their
Mhm.
first hit record.
Man.
It's so instantaneous because who's to say without David Ruffin that the Temptations would have ever gotten that first hit.
And David wasn't even singing lead then.
No.
He just brought inner harmony.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because everybody that was in the group had to want to be there.
Yeah.
It's like, for those of y'all who work corporate jobs, you ever had that one white manager that bring you in to that team building seminar and he talked to everybody about buying in? Y'all got to buy in.
Yeah.
Especially if you've ever sold in a multi-level marketing program, you got to really buy in because you got to
believe these lies.
You got to believe these lies. Ain't no way we gonna sell these knives unless you believe you can really cut through steel with this steak knife.
Do you remember Tahitian noni juice?
Yes. That took over the black community right after crack.
Man.
They was like,
Mary
you can
Kay.
put this on anything.
Tahitian noni, them knives.
Herbalife.
Herbalife, we're talking circa 2006, 2007, took over.
Yeah.
If you talk to people who were doing Herbalife, they were like a cult.
Yeah.
Between Herbalife and prepaid legal,
Oh my
They
God.
was-
Prepaid legal.
they was hitting the streets like Jehovah's Witnesses.
For real.
Boy.
For real. Right.
Throw the super chat on the screen, Mark. Domingo Trip says $9.99. Thank you.
Oh, thank you very much.
Says all I'm saying
Appreciate
is
you.
there were some old looking teenagers only second to the teenage 5 heartbeats who must have been held back in the 8th grade for 5
that's
years.
back when black men looked old, young.
Yeah.
Like, it still blows my mind that Otis Redding and Tupac were the same age when they passed away.
Ain't no way.
That's
I
insane.
dare you to look it up.
Wow.
I dare you to. Otis Redding was 26 years old.
I thought he was 45.
He easily looked 45. He sound 45, but you got the. That sound like somebody who done raised 2 families.
For real. For real.
That's so ridiculous.
I'm like, what?
2 families is crazy.
I'm talking about that boy had 2 failed marriages,
Bro, by the time he was 26.
leaving a trail of broken homes in his wake.
Oh. But you got to think.
Oh,
26?
she gets weary. Ain't no way you 8 years out of high school wearing the same old tacky dress.
I hear the vocals.
Thank you.
I'm never going to take that away from me. That's
I put a
fine.
little bit on that.
I'm-
I put a little bit on that thing.
The year is happening. They made their first hit. Now it's time for Motown to go on tour.
Oh,
right? They go
man.
on
First
tour
tour.
with the Supremes.
Yeah.
And tour life is starting to tear everybody apart, right?
Mhm.
Beginning of the tour, Paul didn't drink.
At all.
Yeah.
He was drinking milk
Big milk
Yeah.
on the bus.
in the thermos.
They're trying to get him to spike
Warm.
it. He was
This
like,
boy-
nah.
This boy drinking room temperature milk right before they go perform.
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't care about them guts
At all.
at all.
Otis is just flirting on that tour.
First of all, keep going.
They come back from tour.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little, you know what I mean? With one of the Supremes. We see Otis having a little dialogue and handshaking with the Supreme. His wife sees that.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't having it.
Immediately is not
Immediately
happy.
mad.
For the rest of the movie, she ain't happy.
Right.
You don't see her
She's
smiling.
angry back with him
Right.
because Josephine peeped to play
Facts.
at the show where they was auditioning.
Yeah.
Where they met Barry Gordy for the first time.
Right.
Because old girl slid, she was like, well, who are y'all? We Otis Williams and the Distance. Well, who's Otis?
Uh-huh.
That
Right.
would be me. Hey, Otis, how you doing? And then Josephine got, and I'm Josephine.
Right.
Oh, hey,
Right.
how you doing, Joe? Nice to meet you. You knew what you was about. She knew what she was trying to do, and she never stopped that. That's a
Pick
great
the
point.
play.
Mhm.
So, another super chat. Super chat's getting crazy.
Awesome.
Come on now.
Autumn Reed, 1999.
Thank you very
Autumn
much,
Reed.
Autumn. Appreciate you.
Otis has always known he wasn't the lead, but he's always been the group leader.
Mm-hmm.
He's the in real life combo of duck and dresser. Respect. Al went back to delivering milk and singing locally after hitting Paul in the head with a beer bottle. Woo, that was a bad
I'm
decision.
talking
I
went
know,
right
right?
back to his daddy's milk truck.
Man, when they're singing their first, I'm sorry. So now when they go back on tour at the end of that year, basically like a month later, a couple of months later, now Paul is full on drinking.
Mhm.
Right.
Otis is a philanderer.
I'm talking
Mhm.
about tiptoeing.
Towing,
Mhm.
boy. It was crazy. Now
Blue always got the guitar. Now David got the guitar.
they got that
Mhm.
guitar. But David is also, you starting to see that trauma come out because they're making money.
Right.
Yes.
After they made their money on a couple of hits, they each get 12.5.
Mm-hmm.
They making some money. And
Did
back
the
in the
math
60s,
on that? Did the math on that? That's only 62 and a half.
It is.
When you split it 5 ways. Where the other 2,500 go? Where the other 2,500, bro? Who cuts a check for $62,500? That's a $65,000
exactly.
royalty that went their way. Where the other 2,500 go, bro?
Mm.
You know, Barry he was tucking that.
Yeah,
That
money was loose.
Man.
And let's look at how far that money went.
Yep.
Yeah.
With 12 and a half grand, Otis was able to get his mama and daddy a car,
Mhm.
got his mama a mink stove,
Yep.
and got himself a gold Cadillac.
Mm-hmm. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
And cut the conch out. Came back with the natural. Otis came back with the natural.
He did come back with that natural. And I loved it because, let me tell you something, man, that conch was trash. Otis. Like, these are all, first, shout out to the hair designer and the wig specialist for this movie because she definitely threw down.
All that hair looked real.
It really did look
does.
real because, DB Woodside been bald a long time.
Yeah.
I'm talking about.
Incredible wigs.
Yeah.
Believable hairline on the wigs.
It's always the hairlines
Always.
on black movies.
Yeah.
If the hairline and as it goes into the ear, if that part of the wig ain't right, you look goofy.
You
Yeah.
look
But
goofy.
foreshadowing also,
Yep.
everybody pull up with cars. What kind of Cadillac did David arrive in?
He came in,
Oh.
that was a Rolls Royce.
Yeah, I was about to say, it wasn't even
I
Cadillac.
wasn't
Yeah,
even a lag.
with the suicide doors.
that
driver.
part right
Yeah.
there, Lawrence.
Yeah.
What kind of doors?
The suicide
The
doors.
suicide
I was
doors
like,
with the
that's
black guts.
crazy.
Keep on
And
going.
a driver.
Right.
You got a driver. Everybody else driving themselves.
Right.
Y'all got the same
It's like,
check.
why you got to do the most?
The driver because he was the only one without a family.
I thought that too.
Oh, that makes sense, though.
Everybody,
You're
There
right.
was only 2 people that didn't have families. Eddie Kendricks,
Mhm.
David Ruffin.
Mm.
Now,
True.
I secretly believe that Eddie and Paul was getting a Bert and Ernie on, but
Oh, I can see that.
agree.
I can see that.
Because it was as we fast forward through this, just to say this one part, when Paul was going through it,
Mhm.
if Eddie's not there, I'm not there. It's
Right.
like, this is more than friendship.
No, I mean, they came in as the primes.
Yeah.
Every time one of them would have a moment of fragility, it would be the other that would snap them into shape.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
When they got ready to subsequently vote members out of the group and everything like that, as things came up,
Mm-hmm.
they would always
block.
be pitted against one another, and it would always seem like they were having, like, have you ever seen your mom and daddy argue in front of you,
Mm-hmm.
and they be trying to like keep it,
Mm-hmm.
they talking through gritted teeth, but they be like, I told you we would talk about this.
Yeah.
Like it was one of them kind of like
Yeah.
me and you need to argue together, just us.
Mhm.
We don't need to have this spat in front of the boys.
Mhm.
And despite the fact that Paul had a family and children, because
Mhm.
I know a lot of Berts and Ernies that
Oh, yeah.
that do that.
But here's the thing. I'm gonna say this part, and we got to jump ahead massively because it's a lot to
It's
cover.
a lot,
It's a
right,
4-hour
yeah.
movie, bro.
Yeah.
Got a super chat. Throw it up on the screen. Domingo Trip, $9.99.
Thank you so much, Domingo. Appreciate
Go
you.
ahead and read that, BLAQ RON.
I think Otis would have mollywopped Leon.
You out of control
I don't think that's true at all.
at all.
I know.
I think you mean David. David got a street pass. Bring back Celebrity Deathmatch and run it. I got 100 on Otis. Well, backstory, they talk about this part in the movie. Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
Yeah.
Was
Oh.
not written in the script.
Right.
Dude, such a good line.
I'm
Like
talking
that,
about, it
that's
is-
the line from
it
the movie
is
I knew before I
bar
saw
none
it. I know.
the most memorable
Yeah,
line
100%.
from the movie. Like,
Yeah.
and I remember the entire discourse,
Mm.
Yeah.
from the entire fight.
Mhm.
But the lead up to that,
Right.
like, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, you're gonna get in line or we're gonna have to let you go.
Mhm.
Ooh.
Let
Mhm.
who go?
Right.
I'm the one selling the records. They coming to see me.
Mhm.
Mhm.
They're coming to see the group. Ain't nobody coming to see you,
Otis.
And they say that while filming that movie,
Yeah.
Leon kept ad-libbing that line. And it was driving Otis mad because he was like, bro, that's not in the script.
Yeah.
You keep looking at me with this condescension.
Mm.
I feel the stank on you when you say that.
Mm.
You gonna make me slap you.
You mean like the real?
Charles Malik Whitfield.
No, Charles Malik Whitfield. the guy-
okay, I
the
didn't
guy-
know. Yeah, okay, got you.
No. So
Yeah.
Leon is saying
Yeah.
this to Charles every time
Yeah.
he say it.
Yeah, yeah.
Charles want to dive across the couch. on
Yeah.
him. So they tell him, "Hey, Leon, Charles don't like that.
Mhm.
Chill. Leon said, oh, okay. So they go all day rehearsing. They get cut the cameras on. All right, this is our last time getting it, guys. Action. Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. Like,
Yeah.
so that when he bites his jaw,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
That's real.
and you see that, and then you said tension in this. That's so real.
Oh my God.
That's so real because
Yeah.
he don't want to throw his career away, but he want to die. He want to have a Jamie Foxx, LL Cool J,
Man.
Right.
any given Sunday moment
Yeah.
right then. So
Because
that
Charles is the star of this movie. He's playing Otis. This is based on Otis Williams' book. This is the story of the Temptations told through Otis
when
Williams.
the credits roll by order of appearance, his name is first.
Yeah,
I mean, listen, he's definitely the protagonist.
man. But,
I don't know if he's the star, but he's the protagonist.
and shout out to Charles, man. Friend of the show.
You ain't worth a hill of beans for that.
I'm just saying, bro.
Hey, calling him the star was a reach. He was the lead.
Listen, it's hard, man. There are a lot of amazing performances.
So how far we
but
finna
he
jump
kills it.
ahead?
We're jumping ahead now to just this one part where now the Temptations are on TV,
Yes, my girl.
and we get a chance to see Wendy, Vanessa Bell Calloway, and she's smoking a cigarette, still hearing that toilet flush,
That
watching
was
them on
so
TV.
beautiful
Yeah.
that you
And
still
her to
heard
say,
that toilet flush.
Mhm.
because she realized she played herself
Yep.
because she was selfish.
Yep.
At the exact same
Put a
time,
quarter in you.
at the exact same time, you see Al in a bar drinking
Yep.
and watching them on TV, realizing he too was selfish.
Mhm.
Because had it not been for them both being selfish, they could have focused on the group
Right.
being something.
Had they just bought in.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Now I'm gonna tell you this, man. Otis Williams is the definition of one monkey don't stop no show.
For real.
Because
For real.
if anything popped up, it's getting replaced and the
Mhm.
group is going to continue, right?
Mhm.
Now let's go to the Copa. This is the first time that they get a chance to appear to a mainstream audience.
Right.
Yep.
If you in the Copa, you in.
They cut a
Mhm.
whole new album with all mainstream,
Yep.
aka material that white people find agreeable.
There it is. Crossover.
Crossover hits. We saw the same thing in Five Heartbeats with the
Mhm.
album cover issue.
Right.
Back during that time of the late 1960s, black acts were finding it really hard to break into the main stratosphere,
Mhm.
Yeah.
with the exception of Nat King Cole.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And then subsequently Ray Charles. Nobody of merit that was black had the ability to tour the major white theaters and playhouses.
Mhm.
And so that's why we were relegated to what's known as the Chitlin
Chitlin
Circuit.
circuit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now, when you see this happening, it's like, oh man, but I get it. Now, David Ruffin is hanging out with Flynn. And let me tell you something, the casting of Flynn was perfect.
Yeah.
Flynn
Because-
started off as David's driver.
Man, when you see that dude, and every superstar with a lot of demons has that guy.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's always around. You don't know what they
That
do, but
yes
you know
man.
Yep.
they're not good for them.
Right.
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 Like perpetuating
And
all
shout
the
out
bad
to
habits.
that brother. I forget his name, but with the exception of him and Michael Jai White being the two gay dudes on Martin,
On that episode of Martin, yeah.
everything he's done, he's played a nefarious,
Super nefarious.
man. And
With
he
that
does
gold-
so
that
with that
great
little-
streak.
With that, it's the streak.
It is that streak.
It's a villainous
It is a villain
comic
streak.
book
Yeah.
character
It is.
streak, bro.
100%.
And that man
Right.
does a very good job. Shout out to you, bro. Like outside
Yes.
of Terrence Howard in Big Mama's house,
Mm.
no other light skinned man has been a very good villain like how he is.
Mm.
He was a great villain as Flynn. And this is mind you, this is a TV movie.
right.
ABC.
This should have
Right.
been in theaters.
100%.
Bro. This should have been in theaters. And I'm gonna tell you something else. Each one of these brothers should have been nominated for an award.
Had it
Mhm.
been in theaters, it would have been way grittier.
I think so.
Man, that's crazy.
I think so. But off top, hands down, from each of these brothers in their entire career, and this is so funny because this is so early in their careers, this was, dare I say, the greatest performance each of them had given.
Yes.
DB Woodside,
Mm.
Charles Malik Woodville, Leon, the brother who played Paul, and the brother who played Eric. It was like
And
each one of the
Leon had
Temptations.
played in
JT,
Five Heartbeats a
Above the
whole
Rim.
decade before that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I think Leon might got that Morgan Freeman in him because he was in Above the Rim.
He was.
10, 12 years before playing in
Can I
the
say something?
Temptations.
Can I say something?
Yes.
Leon looked older and above the rim.
I was just
Yeah.
about to say
Than
it.
he did
Yeah,
in the
he did in
Temptations
Temptations.
Yeah,
movie.
And
yeah.
it was 12 years
Yeah.
prior.
Come on.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to tell you this. While we're talking about it, Leon is so good, it makes you wonder how isn't Leon more celebrated and booked? Like, even the last thing I saw him, he did an appearance on The Chi, and he was so fire. I was like, oh, this is about to be great. Then his character disappears. It's like, nah, bro, put some respect on Leon's name.
Yeah, I think he kind of Barry Sanders his way out of the acting game. Like he put an Andre 3000 on us
And said, I quit.
Yeah, he was just like, I've done enough. I'm gone.
He's done some iconic things, man.
Absolutely.
And he's an artist. Like, he's still a performer.
We don't even know that man's last name.
That's a fact.
We've been knowing him.
We don't even know that man's last name.
We've been knowing him on screen. Like, the Women of Brewster Place. He's been in so many things, bro. Like, Leon Thomas has came out, been a Disney star, and now R&B legend, and we still don't know the original Leon's last name.
That's a fact. We learned Beyonce's.
Leon, what's your last name?
Leon, just tell us, man.
Leon, tap in with us.
I think he should keep it a
Leon,
secret.
Leon, come sit on this couch.
Yeah,
that'd be amazing.
And talk
oh my
to
gosh!
us.
You know, the thing with him too, though, is I feel like he's very unique.
Y'all remember when he dropped that album? It was trash. But anyway.
Oh no,
you're wild. Anyway, so as we continue to talk about the movie, we start to see, this is the reason I brought up the Copa.
Yeah,
Leon's manager Flynn says he's not coming out unless y'all call yourselves David Ruffin and the Temptations.
Right.
We ain't doing that. We're just gonna go out. They go out and sing, just like they said.
Right.
The spotlight shifts,
Mm-hmm.
and Leon makes the greatest entrance
Ever.
movie
For real.
I've ever seen.
He slow walked through the audience.
Yeah.
He touched a white woman on her shoulder,
You can't do that back then.
which was punishable by death by then. At that time,
That's punishable.
gets to the stage, walks around Blue, and joins the dance move perfectly on beat.
You can't beat it. Can't beat it.
Yeah.
That timing is impeccable.
Bum, 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 bum. Bum, walks around, grabs the mic from Paul. Paul standing there like, what do I do? The group, immaculately, everybody shifts one to the right.
Yeah.
Lets Paul come in and stand right there. And then he says, good evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is David Ruffin and the Temptations. Ooh,
Yeah.
Flynn
know they're
hand
on
the
fire.
cameraman and hand the spotlight man $20.
Yep.
But the part that was so cold about that scene is in the kitchen
Mm-hmm.
as Flynn is negotiating the new terms. They say, we're not doing it. Otis says, we're not doing that. Shelly Berger, the manager, says, we're not doing that. And then the group turns to Otis and says,
We need Dave.
it's what's best for the group.
Yeah.
And Otis had to die by his own sword.
Ooh. Ooh. It
Yeah.
hurt because ego has always been the thing
Because
to
the
destroy.
group was always Otis Williams and the
Yep.
Yeah.
up until they became the Temptations.
Right.
And now you're gonna put somebody else's name in front of the group, and I started this.
Yeah. It hurts. It hurts.
Gotta
And it was
check.
real. New the super chat.
Mhm.
Go ahead, read the BLAQ RON.
Let's talk about how Leon slid on stage and snatched the mic from Dennis after being kicked out.
Oh.
Where was security?
That's a
Where
fact.
was security?
They had security there, but he was still David Ruffin.
He was.
Leon
100%.
hasn't aged since Cool Runnings and Waiting to Exhale. Last name Robinson.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
$9.99 for
Autumn
Autumn Ray.
J.
Thank you.
Appreciate you how to read.
His last name is Robinson. We
That's
need a
incredible.
fact check on that. But yeah, I need two more people to corroborate that with super
There it is.
chats.
Independent sources.
Yeah, it felt so good to see this movie. I gotta thank you for this because I hadn't seen it since
Oh.
it came out, and we're talking about 1998, right? And this movie felt so good.
It did.
It was like,
I care about this movie the way Ken Edwin cares about Sister Act.
oh, that's real.
Wow.
That's real.
That's very deep.
Yeah, the whip is in the shape. Whip him in the shape.
Whip them in the and that's what that's what was happening.
Yeah.
Whip them all in the shape.
And I think that's what the Temptations needed.
Did you see the influence that the real David Ruffin and, of course, all those groups had on Eddie King Jr. and the Five Heartbeats?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Because the stealing of the mic, the leaving
Yeah.
of the group, the drugs, I was like,
Yeah.
oh man, this was all David Ruffin. And of
Mhm.
course, other artists from that time.
Yeah.
But
But once David had his downfall, once they had decided they had enough of David
Mhm.
and voted David out. And side note, Otis pressured the hell out of Blue
he did.
Yeah.
into voting it because Blue was about to do the what's best for the group thing.
Yeah.
But then he realized my loyalty to Otis
Mhm.
Outweighs the loyalty to the
because
group.
me and Otis been in 4 different groups together.
Yeah.
Right.
And we built this and if this falls, we'll build another one.
Yep.
It's me and Otis to my dying day.
Literally.
And he voted David out. But voting David out caused the fracturing and splintering that caused all the other members of the group to leave.
Because they all knew they were replaceable.
Because everybody knew they were replaceable. Despite how much success, how many trials, tribulations, and things that we've gone through, experiences and all that, nothing is bigger than CMB.
Yep.
Now, here's the thing. You say that, and let's talk about this. When they fired David Ruffin, this is the part of the movie. This is my favorite moment of the movie. When David Ruffin is walking from his Rolls Royce up to Hitsville, and he reads the paper given to him by Shelley.
Yeah.
And he's like, y'all can't fire me. And as he rips up the paper and he looks at them, he gives them a smirk, right? He gives them a smirk like, y'all ain't gonna be nothing without me.
Right.
This is the ego. And then this is my favorite part. When he turns around,
the juxtaposition of
nobody can
putting
see his
on in
face
front of everybody versus when you all by yourself.
Yeah.
he realized they were his tether.
Yeah.
They were the only thing keeping him from going full on what we saw him become.
Pause. Go back to that first tour.
Yep.
He's standing on the back of the bus, boo-hooing and weeping. Otis comes to him and say, David, what's wrong? He say, nothing.
For the
first time in my life, nothing is wrong. Everything is right. Go back a little bit before that, New Year's Day, he's sitting at the table, and after all that laughing and joking, he say, man, I just really want to sing with y'all.
Right.
And he became Icarus. And he flew too close to the sun.
There it is.
And that narcotic got a hold to him.
Can we talk about the narcotic?
That narcotic, hey, because at the barbecue.
Let me tell you something about the narcotic. Before we get to the barbecue, this is the part where I was like, oh, that crack, bro. And anybody who's deal with any addiction issues, you have a family member, a friend, blessings to you guys.
Yeah.
Don't give up on them. And also love them from a distance if you have to.
Yeah.
When he sold that Lincoln.
Wow.
For 3 bags of crack. Let me tell you
I'm
something.
talking about for what?
I don't know the price of drugs.
But it ain't that much.
I will say you're entitled to a lot more crack than you had for what you sold that car for,
And
bro.
then he got, and give me some more.
Yeah.
I know you got some more.
Man.
Like, you supposed to get all the cracks, brother. You
cracks.
You own the block now. I just gave you brand new Lincoln Continental.
Missed the day of the performance because
We did it,
of that.
gentlemen.
Oh, throw it on the screen.
We did it.
What?
Sweets came in with $50.
Hey. Thank you, Sweets. Appreciate you so
Keep
much.
the
Wow.
applause going. Wow.
It's amazing.
And you too, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching the premiere of this episode, can give super thanks and you will be celebrated on the next episode when we go live. Sweet says, shout out to actor Oba Babatunde, who played Barry Gordy. And Barry Gordy, if you know, legendary actor that is not celebrated enough, in my opinion.
His performance
Absolutely.
as Gordy Berry on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air is
Yes.
remarkable.
So give her your thank you speech in the style of, because we got to choose. Every week we got to remind Sweets to say.
Right.
So let's choose. You pick. What's the style?
How about, how about a Source Awards?
Ooh, give
let's
us
do a
Source Awards.
Got you. And before I do that, to answer your question, TNN is no longer a thing. It became Spike TV.
Touche.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's Ted Turner. Anyway, Source Awards, thank you for my girl Sweets. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people didn't know we was gonna do it, you know. They didn't think we was gonna be up here, you know what I'm saying? But I just want to say that, you know, the South got something to say. And we want to thank Sweets for her super chat. You dig, and it's in your mouth. Like that. Word up.
While we're here, I want to say thank you to Modern Rocco, who gave $9.99 on a super thanks of last episode.
Oh, thank you, Modern Rocco.
And the fact that Jules dodged a literal bullet by retiring the day before.
Oh,
Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction, yeah.
So this movie felt so good to me, man. And the reason I want to thank you is because this movie told the story of harmony.
Yes.
This story told the story of brotherhood.
Excellent choice of word.
Man, it was so under-celebrated. Go ahead, throw it on the screen.
Y'all coming with it with the super chat.
Domingo
Hey.
Trip, $9.99.
Thank you so much.
Okay, point of clarity. I mixed up Otis and Blue, so replace everything I said about Otis to Blue. So Blue will mollywop David.
Church country style.
I
can see that.
I can
Blue
see that.
would
can
have
see that.
cleaned up
Yeah.
everybody at Motown.
Absolutely.
Matter of fact, don't believe me? Put your hands on Otis,
Right.
and you're gonna find out.
Right.
But it's that loyalty, man.
Yeah.
You got me from being this super shy kid.
I was
Right.
You got
16
my
years
mother's
old with a
permission.
grown man voice.
Grown
Yeah.
man voice.
Right.
Facts. And you never saw Blue get at any girl until the moment where he got his car stolen and shot in the legs.
Yeah.
He was already dealing with rheumatoid arthritis.
Right.
Which is a hereditary situation for him. And it broke my heart because
I call it tall Negro disease. Same thing that Michael from Boyz II Men went through.
Oh man.
how about that? I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's why he stopped touring with the group.
Wow.
One
Throw it up. More loot, 21, $10.
Thank you.
Come
All right.
on,
More
man.
loot.
Give me the loot. Give me the loot.
Calling people mama's boys because they don't want to watch you slap your girl.
That did happen. That did happen.
It's crazy work.
That is the
I
craziest
don't think it
of
was
work.
just the drugs.
Y'all
I'm
just a
glad you
bunch
brought
of
that up.
mama's boys who don't know nothing about women.
I know you shouldn't hit them.
At company picnics.
Oh, dude.
So with the way you just said that made me think of that clip where the guys were like, hitting women is wrong. And the dude was like, well. He's like, well, what? He's like, okay. So if I say, shut up, do you think it's smart for you to keep talking? Like, bro, out of control.
Hilarious. I thought he was going to give us a way better example.
That's hilarious.
So David was dating Tammy Terrell at the time.
Yes.
Yeah.
He had
Of the
Flynn with him.
infamous Tammy Terrell, Marvin Gaye. Rest in peace. Tammy Terrell died of a brain aneurysm, much in the way that Michelle Williams, who played Myra on Family Matters.
She had cancer.
I thought it was brain cancer.
No, she had cancer.
Tammy Terrell did?
No, Michelle Thomas.
I thought she died from an aneurysm also.
If she died of an aneurysm, she had cancer.
Oh, wow.
Mm.
Autumn Reed, tell us, because I know you know, and
Yeah,
if you
I'm
don't know,
getting
you
my
can
black
always find
deaths
it.
wrong. I apologize.
It's all good.
I mean, still
So-
rest in peace to her. But
Oh, of course.
Absolute,
Yeah,
of course.
but-
So when you see him dating her and at the picnic, this is a part where you see a little bit of the trauma come out because this is how he has relationships. He wants to hold
Yeah.
dominion over you. He
Right.
wants to control this and everything he's seen because he's a superstar.
And
You're
you forgot his
embarrassing him.
stepdaddy was a pimp.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
He was literally
knows
raised by
one
pimps.
way to handle women. Like,
Yeah.
It's pretty bad. So he gets kicked out the group. The Temptations splinter off.
immediately.
You see Dennis comes in, and Dennis being a part of them is how they won their first Grammy.
Yes.
Now you see Keep On
That
Trucking.
album is my favorite Temptations album. It's got Cloud9 on it. It's
Mhm.
got like all of the songs outside of My Girl
Mhm.
and stuff like that. All the songs that we consider the iconic. Okay.
Yeah.
The Christmas song that everybody loves.
Oh, yeah.
Dennis Edwards is the one that goes, "In my mind," at the beginning of the song.
Oh, wow.
That's Dennis Edwards. So that's how important he is
Yeah.
to Temptations lore.
Yeah.
We're not just going to footnote him like
No,
he
absolutely
was
not.
the light skin ain't Viv. Like, no.
And you know what else? In real life, was not light skinned. He
At all.
was dark. And I was like, that's an interesting casting.
Really?
Because that brother was dark. He looked similar to Dennis, but he was dark.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, Google the
And
pictures. I was
a
Googling
tall
everybody.
and stately gentleman. He was.
Yeah. For
Man.
everything that we are moving past, we are about to go to the after show
Mhm.
that is only available for the members of the Patreon. If you are financially able, please join us. We would love to welcome you to a new community where we do fun things. We do movie nights. We also do some parties. We check in on one another. And it's a community of friends. I don't even always have to be there. Y'all can kick it and start conversations, and the conversations keep on flowing. It's patreon.com/CTisDOPE. And with that said, what's coming up for you, Lawrence?
Please feel free to follow me on social media if you like, at Mayor Young on pretty much everything. And if you want to go ahead and geek out with me and some of my friends, come check out Fantastic Forum Wednesday nights, 6:30 p.m. Pacific at fantasticforum.live.
I love it. BLAQ RON, what's coming up?
BLAQ RON goes clean. I had the opportunity to do a lot of churches and a lot of institutions that prefer that their comedians do clean work, and people considered it something outside of my wheelhouse because they did not know, my lineage, my background, my matriculation, as it were. And so I decided to let people know. So 2026, we're doing a lot of clean shows. So doing this clean work, man. So come get them tickets when I'm in a town near you. Also, We got Second Sunday Speakeasy in Fort Worth, Texas, and BLAQ RON and Friends Weekly in Dallas, Texas. So if ever y'all down in Texas, look me up.
There it
I
is.
love that. I got a lot of members of Team CT that's down in Texas, man.
Yeah.
CT all day.
All day.
Now
I
it's
was
time for my favorite part of the show. Now it's time for my favorite part of this here program.
Autumn Reed, $9.99.
Oh, thank you, Autumn
Says,
Reed, man.
Tammy was diagnosed with a brain tumor and had 8 unsuccessful surgeries before dying on March 16, 1970 at the age of 24. Oh,
Yeah, see,
rest in peace,
I know it was
queen.
brain cancer.
But we're talking about Michelle Thomas.
I thought she had brain cancer as well.
So Noise Media, $10.
No, thank you.
So we
Noise
also
Media.
not gonna act like that in my mind wasn't fire.
I did
just
put a little
now.
bit on there. I put a little bit on
it
there
was in
right
there.
then.
So here's the
Thank
thing.
you for noticing.
My question is, are you ready for the villain of the movie?
Yes.
Let's hear it.
Okay, so I went back.
Huh? I got to name it on air, and then we go to Patreon because I didn't name the villains.
I went back and watched this movie yesterday so that I could have a fresh perspective
Mhm.
because I feel like I know where you about to go with this. And if you go where I think you about to go, we about to argue like a mug.
Okay. Villain of the movie.
The villain of the movie, if I could be completely honest, was Otis Williams.
Mm-hmm.
Otis Williams was the villain of the
Wow.
Temptations movie. Had he not been so focused on his singular vision of what this group was, he could have literally helped way more, because all it takes is to see what people are going through, their demons. He had a chance to stop them before they began. But his main focus was, all right, I got this wife, I got this baby, my dream of being a singer and being a big group. We got to keep the group going. Okay, this person is not, all right, get them out of there. Instead of focusing on the brotherhood and saying, you know what? We do have to get this brother some help. We do have to talk to this man about this. We should be doing these things and not just trying to cast everybody out. That is why Otis Williams is the villain of the movie. BLAQ RON?
I knew you would do this. Because that's so obvious. It's kind of like Fredo and Godfather. You go for what's the obvious pick. He's the red herring. He's not.
Who's the real
true
villain?
The true villain is Florence Ballard from the Supremes.
I like your style.
She out here home wrecking.
No, it was way more than that. Much to his point, when Otis first got this thing together, you got to realize Otis was the type of person who would cut his nose off to spite his face. When he first ran into the theater, who was he running in there to meet? The very nigga he kicked out first. Al was his best friend first. Who he get his first perm with? Al.
Yeah.
He replaced Al with Melvin. And then he was all about building the group. Everything required immense focus from Otis in order to keep the group running. And Otis lost his focus when he started dibbling and dabbling with Florence. When he started dibbling and dabbling with Florence, him losing focus is what allowed Paul to switch from milk to whiskey.
Ooh.
Him losing focus is what allowed him to watch David lose grip with his demons. Him losing focus is what allowed Paul to slip down into alcoholism and then his subsequent suicide. It was because he lost track of what his main focus was, which was keeping everybody on the line. Which is why when they got back together, David told him, you should have never stopped being hard on us. And he only stopped being hard on them when they started making it. And it's because he was too busy making it with Florence, the true villain of the movie.
I support every argument you had, except it still ties back to him being the villain.
Y'all
I love your
because the
style.
villain is the one that introduces the evil to you, just like Flynn was David's villain.
True.
Florence had that get you off track. Honeypot,
Do you know who the hero of the movie was?
Shelley Burger.
No, not even close.
Yes, that Jewish white
the
man.
hero of the hero of the Temptations movie is a tie. The hero is number 1, Al for leaving the group, because had he not left, they never would have cut their first hit. And the second hero is the doctor. The doctor told Blue, hey man, you need to stop doing this cortisone stuff because you're doing way worse damage to yourself. And he ended up dying of a congestive heart failure.
Oh.
And
Damn.
he told him that, and I think he told Paul. He said Paul got to stop drinking or he won't be able to perform anymore.
Yeah.
So if they would have just listened to
that's what led to his suicide. It wasn't the fact that it was his alcoholism.
Yeah.
It was also that his voice and stuff was suffering from the cirrhosis.
And
that
that's
he
what
gave
they
himself.
showed when
That's why
he
when they
piano.
came by and saw him, he was like, how you doing, Uncle Paul? Oh, I'll find out if it was not your daddy gonna let me back in the group.
Right.
Yep. Start coughing. You hear the
We
voice
also
different.
left out that scene.
Yeah.
That horrible scene in between Otis and Lamont.
Yeah.
How come you always on the road?
We got to get to the after show. We going right now. Patreon.com/CTisDOPE. Come right now. We out.